So I have a little confession to make. I have a massive, gaping hole in my workshop floor. There used to be a metal grate covering this for safety, but it was super warped and busted, so I had to throw it away. So right now, I'm just using a bunch of 2x4s so that I don't fall in and break my legs. But now, I've come up with a better idea. 1 second. Oh. I'm gonna learn how to weld. Now, since this is my first time welding, the plans for this design are really simple. I'm gonna build a frame out of metal rods that fits the size of this hole. Then I'm gonna add some extra metal rods in the middle to support it. And then on top of everything, I'm gonna stick a big sheet of metal because I don't want anything to fall through, so I'm gonna cover the gaps. As I said, the designs for this are really simple, but it should look a lot better than what I have currently. First things first is I need to cut some pieces on the bandsaw. Right, so I've got all my pieces cut and ready to go, but before I move on to the real thing, I'm gonna practice welding with some offcuts. And you know what that means. It's time for PPE. And now it's welding time. Grinding! So I've just finished prepping some pieces and you can see the difference between this one and this one. So this one is unprepped and you can see how black and dirty it is. This is really bad for welding. This one, on the other hand, I've added a nice chamfer to it and this is gonna weld up really nicely. You can see how smooth and shiny it is. All my practice pieces are grinded and prepped. So I'm gonna start practice welding by tacking here, 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 and here. And then I'm gonna run a bead all along the seams. This is my first time welding, so wish me luck. Okay, I'm nervous. Oh my God, I think I missed completely. Okay, it's not that good, but it's not that bad. God. All right, this is my first attempt. It's really bad. I mean, you don't have to be a welder to know that it's bad. I'm gonna try and do the seams now, and I'm just gonna go a little bit slower. I don't have high hopes for the rest of the project though. My confidence level is at like a 2 out of 10. I think that's better. I'm doing a little bit better. This is my first seam. I think I'm going a bit too fast though, so on the next couple passes, I'm gonna try and really slow it down. Oh no. Okay, so my second attempt is actually somehow worse than my first one. I gotta practice more, but it's gonna take me a while, so I'm gonna do that off cam and I'll meet you back in a bit.
3 hours later.
Right, so I've been practicing for a while. These are some of the pieces I was working on. I would love more time to practice, but at this point, we just gotta soldier on and get on to the main project. So I'm gonna start by tacking up the metal grate, and yeah, let's just get going. Oh, I did it! That's actually good. All right, I'm gonna do the rest. God, it's so heavy. All right, we finished welding up the main frame, so now I'm just gonna grind everything really smooth, and yeah, we're almost done. All right, so this is how it's looking so far. Honestly, in my opinion, not too bad. Small change in plans. We are not gonna add the middle beams here anymore because, to be honest, welding the inside seams was really hard. But anyways, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna add the sheet metal and then we're gonna cut it and we should be good to go. As you may have noticed, the sheet metal's a little too big for the frame, so I need to cut it. This is a milling machine, and it is going to use this bit to cut all of this metal. It's slow, but it's gonna work. And we are finally done. This was my first time welding and my first time using a milling machine. And I feel like I didn't do too bad of a job, but let's see if it fits. It fits! As always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out more of my exclusive content, you can check out the description box below, and I'll see you in the next one.